Hi there, I'm Alexandra Beuter, and this video is a little bit embarrassing, but also very needed. We're gonna tackle this declutter project together. You guys love the last declutter. I posted my first one of 2024 for the playroom. So if you missed it, I will link it below. Today we're tackling my closet. When I tell you, this is embarrassing, girl, this is embarrassing, but that's okay. I'm gonna explain myself honestly in the voiceover because I know a lot of you can relate to it, and we're gonna completely transform the space and honestly get rid of like the vast majority of what I have. So if you find this helpful, if you find it motivating, please like it. Please consider subscribing. If you are new, I would love to have you, and let's get started. So as I walk you through this, I'm also gonna walk you through my excuse, honestly. And I call this being a mom and making sure everybody else's laundry and clothes are put away, folded, and nice and neat, and the house is all clean. And then when it comes to putting away my own stuff, I'm just like, I would way rather clean an entire bathroom or a playroom or a kitchen or whatever than focus on my own stuff. And I also really feel like I just need to get rid of the vast majority of my clothes, honestly. Things I've had for years that I don't wear, and make a list of a capsule wardrobe and just really like invest in what I wear, honestly, and get some things that are gonna last a long time. So I plan to do a lot in here today, you guys. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's my excuse. That's all I have to say. I know this is ridiculous, but there's so much here that can go, and there's so much here that needs to be taken care of better. And then I can make a list of what I'm gonna get and transform literally my wardrobe. So let's get into it. Let's start out by, figuring out the floor, and then we'll go from there. So be honest, how shocked were you by the before? I know it is pure craziness and very chaotic. So I feel so much relief just getting this done finally and in order. And I just feel like this is such a mom scenario, making sure everything else is perfect and clean all the time, but then just not spending time on myself and my own things. So I'm trying to be better about that in 2024 and just level up like every section of myself, if that even makes sense. So I am just so excited to get rid of a ton of things that I haven't worn in a long time, or things that I feel don't fit where my current style is going that I've had for a lot of years. And guys, wait until I show you how much stuff I get rid of. I think you're gonna be very surprised. So as I continue to deal with this extremely chaotic mess, it's not just clothes, there's ring lights and a mirror and just so many ridiculous things in this pile. I thought I'd talk a little bit about a capsule wardrobe. It's such a trend right now, it's such a thing, and essentially it's having less, but a lot of items that are very interchangeable and go together. And for a lot of people, it's spending a little more and having higher quality things, but also having less things. So what you're buying is going to last you longer if it's better quality. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the $8 t-shirts from Target. I will, seriously be buying those forever. But I bought a higher end, like $50 t-shirt a few weeks ago, and I've been wearing it constantly, and it has been washing so well, and it's holding its shape, and it doesn't stretch out throughout the day. And I'm just like, okay, I need to like slightly transition how I think about the clothes that I buy, and have some things that are a little bit of an investment, but I know are gonna last me so much longer. So yes, that is, how I'm trying to slightly transition things. And I am almost done with all this stuff on the floor, and then I can vacuum it and finally start breaking down each section. Obviously, I've got a lot of hanging space, shelves, and drawers, so we're gonna get to all of it. wanted to give you guys a little update. I have almost everything off the floor. We're doing pretty good on that front, and I'm going to keep some of Chad's shirts in here. I always get questions about where his stuff goes. The vast majority of his stuff is folded, and I was hanging stuff in the guest closet. That's where he thought he wanted everything, but he doesn't have like a ton of hanging stuff on a daily basis, so any shirts that he does wear semi-regularly, I'm just gonna put in here since they're right around the corner from his dresser anyways. And I love these pink hangers. I always like having the same hangers for everything. Like, that's been something I've shared for so many years. But I have run out of those pink hangers, and we haven't even gotten rid of anything yet. So I know I'll have some extra. Mine will be pink, his will be black, and then I'll keep all his stuff in this corner. So I'm just gonna take care of the last few things over here, take care of that. I'm gonna vacuum in here, and then I'm gonna work my way through the shelves, the drawers, the hanging stuff, and that is when we're gonna make some real progress. Well, we're at the point now of going through all of the drawers. I'm going to start on this side with workout stuff, pants and shorts, and then work my way that way. And I also want to say I have literally done an identity transformation when it comes to my hair this year. It's very different. So now I need to do this wardrobe transformation and change that look too. Now, if you do not KonMari fold, you need to. And I talk about this anytime I fold clothes. I have a video on it from probably 6 years ago, and I still fold things the way that I did in that video when I was first learning. So obviously, if I've been doing it for that long, I definitely recommend it. And essentially, like, the biggest difference with KonMari folding is it allows you to see everything in the drawer when you open it, instead of having to search through piles of things folded from the bottom, you know, straight up. Everything is horizontal, and oh my gosh, you guys, I honestly think way more fits in the drawer that way too. So wanted to give you that tip. I am getting rid of some workout stuff over here that I haven't worn in years, or things that are just way too small or way too short, and then I'm going to work on folding these a lot better so that it is not as much of a hot mess, or a hot mess at all from what you're seeing right now. I'm going to do the tops in the top drawer, and then shorts and leggings in the bottom drawer. See what I mean? Doesn't that look so nice having everything stand up? And I do have them at like a slight angle, so if it's not a full row, it still, you know, stays where it is for the most part. I also like to sort things from lightest to darkest. Now, it's not like I have a perfect rainbow of clothing, so it might not be fully noticeable, but still, I just, you know, feel like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it the right way, and it doesn't take that much longer. So definitely something to keep in mind if you think the same way I do. And I'm gonna work my way up in each section. So now we're gonna work on these shelves, and I don't have enough room for all of the beauty related items in my bathroom. So some of them overflow into this closet. So right now I'm organizing all of my nail stuff. I always talk about these nails. I have a highlight on Instagram, and if you've never seen these, you guys, they are insane. They look like acrylics, but they're not. They last forever. Like, I have never seen or used anything like them. So yeah, if you're interested, that highlight is on my Instagram with all the different styles and advice and tips and everything. But it's just been a pile of stuff on the shelf. So obviously we're going to deal with that and make sure it's nice and neat and organized. And in here, I'm going to use like random storage bins that I have. So it's not going to perfectly match and be aesthetic right now, but I'm gonna work towards that and find some really pretty baskets for these shelves to transition the items into, so that way they all match eventually. But one thing I have learned is that you really can't wait for everything to be perfect or for the perfect opportunity to work on projects like this, because if you do that, then it just won't ever happen and won't get done. So sometimes you just got to work with what you have. So yeah, I'm just gonna wipe down every shelf and every bin and basket before I put anything in it. So not only is everything super organized, it's also super clean too. Right there, I was just showing you, I'm going to get rid of these shoe boxes aside from the packaging, which I will use to stuff purses, and the dust bags for the shoes. But I love that things are starting to trend towards a little bit more of like a minimalist style. Again, I'm not a minimalist, you guys know that, but I don't feel like I need to hold on to shoe boxes solely for what they look like. Like, if you are someone that follows a lot of the beauty gurus, having a makeup room is not really a thing anymore. All of those kind of things I think are just so interesting, how things are starting to trend towards less. I have sandals here that I haven't worn or that are worn out, so those are going to be donated, and pretty soon I'll show you guys the massive pile of stuff, and we're going to start adding all of it into a bag, and then I'm donating it the same day, which I'm so proud of. I did not want to drive around with all of these donations in my car for a month. These are super worn out. These are out of style. I've had these, gosh, 4 or 5 years, and it's not even about how long I've had things, but like, they're so out of style, okay? They have way more like rips and tears on them. These are too big, they're so cute. Actually, I'm not sure, I have to try these on. Let's put these as a maybe. These, oh man, if you've been here since the beginning, you remember these. These are kind of okay. White jeans, how do we feel about white jeans? I think I still like the white jean. See all of those jeans? That's gotta be 6, 7 pairs of jeans at least right there. So I'm trying to be a little bit ruthless when I'm getting rid of things, because I just don't want to have things so I have them, so I can look at them and push them out of the way on a daily basis. Like, if I'm not wearing it regularly, it's gotta go. And again, I want to evolve my style and elevate it and just feel a lot more put together on a daily basis. So I need, you know, space to put things, and I'm not gonna buy anything until I have the room for it. So I've got my extra large bag that I'm starting to add everything into. I have so many tank tops, like fancy looking tank tops I've been holding on to for years, and I really haven't worn them and always think I'm going to. So girl, those have to go too. And by the way, we are almost through every section of my closet. I cannot wait to show you guys the after. I do a little walkthrough for you. It is so satisfying and so refreshing to know that excess is gone, everything's wiped down, and everything is clean. So if you are watching this, oh, I'm showing you guys, like, I never wore that. Why did I buy that? Girl, I don't know. I can't wait to show you the after though. It is such a breath of fresh air. So if you need to do this project too, please use this as your motivation. You can play it again and get your work done. I'd love to hang out with you and keep you motivated. And I always say to you guys, when you clean or if you are decluttering or organizing, whatever project you're doing around your house, you never regret it. You're always so glad you did it. And this will be the exact same feeling for you too. We're going through the very last section of drawers, and then we will do our after, and I'll show you a few things I worked on slightly behind the scenes of this video to just help elevate it even more with my routine, with my organization, and also I added in a little furniture piece. So I'm going through t-shirts, tank tops, accessories. I'm getting rid of items in literally every category, and I really feel like I'm starting over with the basics because obviously I wear them a lot, so I want to make sure the ones that I wear are looking good and not worn. Look at this massive bag that's going to donations right now. Wanted to give you guys an after of everything I've been working on. The first thing I did was add this bench. It's just been sitting in the guest room, and I just think this will be so great so things don't end up on the floor. If I'm going to rewear them, I can just set them here, and eventually I'd like, I don't know, like a longer, skinnier bench, something that fits with the cabinetry, but for now, that's a great solution. And then I started to iron all of my shirts and pants and everything that should be ironed before it comes in here. So that's like a new expectation for myself. If I'm hanging something up in the closet, it needs to be ready to wear and ironed and pressed and whatever it needs. And I love the button ups, as you guys know, so all of those are ironed. I still have a lot more to add, but at least we're on our way. Down there, everything is nice and organized. Same with the dresses. I got rid of so much, and I have been thinking about my capsule wardrobe and getting a lot of really nice basics that are gonna last me a long time, that look nice, that are thicker, and I'm just very excited about that. And then I still have some handbags I need to add in here and shoes, but again, it's just so much better than it was. Like, I pressed all of these things that needed them, these flowy pants, which I want to get a lot more flowy pants that are just very like aesthetic and elegant looking, but also super comfortable. So I made sure everything hanging here is looking really, really good. Room up here to add in some sweatshirts that are in the laundry room, honestly. And then I just put some smaller bags over there. I'll add some more bags over here today that are in the closet downstairs. And I do keep a lot of shoes downstairs in a basket. If you're a regular viewer, then you know I have like a big shoe basket that I love, but I'll have room in here for seasonal shoes. And it's just, oh my gosh, having everything wiped down and clean feels so good. So that is everything for today's declutter project. I am so glad it's done. I hope you enjoyed the project and the process, and I hope it motivated you to do the same if you need to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. Write a comment down below, anything you want to see in my channel. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.